All right, guys. Good day, everyone. Very quickly, I want to show us how to uh, check through news source and how to implement it in our trading, especially during news. And the first two and the major and the most popular one that I want to show us is Forex Factory. You know, Forex Factory, which is this. Now, for us that do not know uh, Forest Factory is a channel where economic news is being uh, uh, given. You know, you can get the current, also the future news, and of course the past news. That's where you can get it. Just go to your browser and type this address there, www.forexfactory.com, and when you type it, it's going to bring click on calendar, of course. You should say click on calendar and then it will bring this for you. So once you're here, now there are three major things. We have the red, we have the orange, and of course the yellow. The red is high impact. It means the news is going to be very high. The orange means it's a low it's a medium impact, while the yellow is a low impact. Please take note of that. Now, when you have a news, let's take yesterday's own as a case study, or no, let's use Tuesday's own because I'm more concerned about that because I posted um, something on my channel, on my due channel, which proud this on Tuesday, and which of course went very well, and I expected everyone to make money. But so now look at Tuesday news. This is CPI. Let's not talk about whatever news it is. Of course, um, uh, CPI, Consumer Price Index. So let's not talk about the meaning, but let's talk about the news itself. First of all, this is the currency, US dollar. It might be GBP, it might be Euro, it might be CAD, it might be CHF. Once we see red for the day, that's an high impact news. That means this is the time. You check the time and make sure you prepare for it. It's either you are in the market or not. So now red is an high impact news. So take note of it, US dollar. So that means any pair that has USD, there is going to be a significant change around that time, during that time. And now this is the past result of this type of CPI news. This is the past result. This one is the past. This is the forecast. Most of the times, this one is not always there. I mean, way before, until maybe it's only during news that this one always come out. See, they will always put this forecast there, maybe few days before the news day. They will put it there, so you will see that the forecast is actually whether different or the same from the previous result that was given. So now when you compare it based on the forecast, you can be able to predict. Now we can see that even if you click on this place also, it can give you a kind of clue. Like as I click on that one, said measures change in the price of goods and services purchased. So that's it. So now, said effect actual greater than forecast is good for currency. And in forex market, whenever you hear the term good for currency, it means that currency is going to be strong. And when the currency is strong, what does it mean? That means it will swallow the other one. So now, looking at looking at this, the forecast, the first one, the forecast is the same as the previous. This one, the forecast is lower than the previous. This one forecast is lower than the previous. So ultimately, the news for that time is bad for US dollar. simply because the forecast is lower than the previous results. So reasonably talking, obviously US dollar is going to be weak around this time. When you see things like this, US dollar is going to be weak. And when it is weak, what does that mean? That means GBP USD will buy, gold will buy, Euro USD will buy, UD USD will buy, USD JPY will sell, USD CAD, USD CHF will sell. So that's what it means. So now we wait for the news to now come out, because in some cases the actual news might come out and be different, far, far different from the forecast. So but the forecast is just to give us a kind of insight, clue of what is going to happen. But then that doesn't mean it is exactly what will happen. But when you now wait and you see this kind of result, as you can see, this is lower than the forecast. This is lower than the forecast. This is lower than the forecast. So obviously the three of them lower. So it's just weak. So definitely market will buy. So when we see a thing like this, it's buy, 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 buy all the way. As you can see, GBP USD for a long time moved almost over 200 pips. And gold moved about 3 to 400 pips. So those pairs actually bought. USD CHF sold massively. So there's no surprise about that. So whenever you see this kind of a thing, the simple way to just implement it is, once you see it, just click on this place. It will bring to you actual greater than forecast is good for currency. Once you hear good, once you hear bad, that means it will weak. The currency will weak. Once you see good, that means the currency will be strong. So based on the forecast, you can be able to predict that, okay, this is what you may likely want to get. So in that case, some and some traders, we conservative traders may want to set a pending order, so as to catch up. Once they see the forecast, they set a pending order based on the forecast. So some people will enter before the news, maybe 1 minute before the news, and use like maybe kind of small stop loss if the technical setup is actually goes along with it. Some people, of course, will wait until the news happen, then they join. So whichever one you want to choose, now is left to you. So I hope with this simple illustration, you can still trade the 2:30 p.m. news that we are having today, which is coming by um, today 2:30. Of course, unemployment claims. So as you can see, unemployment claim, the figure is higher than the previous. If you click on this place, what does it tell us? It says actual less than forecast is good. So that means it is when it is less that is good. If it's higher, it is bad. So now this is higher. So that means the forecast is that it's bad for USD. So that means US dollar is expected to be weak for that time. So it is now left for us to wait until the actual result comes out. But based on this forecast, some people will want to set a pending order, or uh, or maybe 1 minute before the news, enter position based on technical setup that they can see. So with this, I hope that you trade this today, and then let's see what happens afterwards. I wish you guys good luck. Please don't forget to share this channel to people. There are a lot of packages that in the that I really plan to start to dish out on this channel that will help a lot of traders and the community at large. I hope you will watch, you will share, you will like it, and put a reminder on the button. Thank you very much. God bless you.